This is a very insecure woman who lives alone. She places men's underwear and shoes around her home, deliberately creating the impression she doesn't live by herself. What she doesn't know is that someone has actually entered her home. One day, when she opens her door, she discovers the lock cover mysteriously opened. An untouched glass of milk has been opened. The once dirty toilet has been scrubbed spotless. She has no choice but to check her home security camera on her phone. Through the footage, she discovers with horror that a stalker has already infiltrated her home and is now hiding under her bed. The woman wants to run, but it's too late. This man has been hiding in Lisa's house for 3 years. Every night for these 3 years, he brushes his teeth and showers in Lisa's bathroom. After finishing, he puts the toothbrush back in its place and even wipes away any watermarks. Then he sits by the bed and gently caresses Lisa. Each time, he quietly leaves before Lisa wakes up. During these 3 years, Lisa never noticed anything. She only felt exhausted every morning when she woke up. Until this day, Lisa finally notices something isn't right. When she's preparing for bed at night, Lisa suddenly hears someone entering the door code outside. She feels terrified. Lisa carefully gets out of bed and witnesses a horrifying scene. Lisa covers her mouth in fear, not daring to make any sound. But suddenly, everything outside the door goes quiet. Lisa cautiously approaches the door, and after making sure no one is outside through the peephole, she slowly opens the door and carefully peeks out. Strangely, there's no one in the hallway, but Lisa discovers a freshly extinguished cigarette butt in front of her door. She immediately calls the police. The police dismissively say it's just a cigarette butt, and they can't open an investigation. Then the police leave. Lisa feels completely helpless. She has no choice but to go back to sleep. But when Lisa falls asleep, a man crawls out from under her bed. The next day, when Lisa wakes up, her headache is worse. But the strange events aren't over. At work, she encounters an odd customer. The man claims to be Lisa's neighbor, but Lisa has no recollection of him. To be polite, Lisa forces a smile. Suddenly, the man actually asks Lisa on a date. Lisa immediately refuses his request. Unexpectedly, the man becomes enraged. He believes Lisa looks down on him. At this moment, all her colleagues are watching Lisa's embarrassment. Just as Lisa feels completely isolated, the manager, who has been quietly observing Lisa, approaches. He immediately calls security to remove the creepy man. But the creepy man doesn't give up. When Lisa finishes work and waits for the bus to go home, the creepy man suddenly finds Lisa again. He grabs Lisa's arm, trying to force her to take a taxi home with him. But Lisa isn't as strong as him, causing her to be firmly held and unable to move. Fortunately, the manager happens to appear at the bus stop again. He scolds the creepy man away and even drives Lisa home. Lisa experiences a rare feeling of security, but after returning home, Lisa discovers her house has unusually lost power. Just then, someone suddenly knocks on the door. Lisa fearfully walks over. Through the peephole, she sees the manager outside. Lisa finally feels relieved and opens the door for him. It turns out Lisa's wallet was left in the manager's car. The manager came to return it to her. The manager is very helpful. He skillfully locates the circuit breaker and fixes it. Then the manager suddenly says he needs to use the bathroom. Lisa, worried the bathroom is too dirty, wants to clean it up first. However, she discovers the toilet lid has been lifted. She suddenly realizes something. She opens the door in horror. As the manager enters the bathroom to wash his hands, Lisa asks him how he knew her apartment number. The manager hesitates but cannot answer Lisa's question. Lisa starts to panic. She rushes downstairs to call the police. Lisa believes the manager might be the man who has been hiding in her home. When the police open the door, they discover the manager has been strangled with a tie and lies collapsed at the entrance. This suspense film, Door Lock, was South Korea's box office champion in 2018. I highly recommend this movie and give it 5 stars.